Hello everyone, long time no see, but I came back with a book haul, so I hope that is enough for me to be forgiven. So all the books that I got are in a shade of black or gray or white. So there's not much color variations, but the books I got I'm super excited about and I can't wait to share them with you. The first book I got is Burned by Ellen Hopkins, and I actually just finished this today. I could not put it down. I was up until 5:30 in the morning last night and it's like 8:30 now, so I haven't had a lot of sleep, but it's so worth it. Oh man, this book was good. It's about a girl named Patton, and she is basically in a cult with her family. They're Mormons, and they're very extreme Mormons, and they believe in having a ton of kids and the wife being the servant of the man, and oh, it's just, oh, it made me so mad. So a couple of things with Patton go down, and she is sent to live with her aunt in Nevada, and there she meets Ethan, and she learns about herself, love, God, her religion, how she feels about other people, and oh, it was so good. So keeping with that, I got Smoked by Ellen Hopkins, and this is the sequel to Burned, and I'm not gonna say too much about it, but I am that far in. There was no way I could read another book without knowing what happened. It kills me because Ellen Hopkins wasn't gonna write Smoked. I was like, are you kidding me? How could she end a book like that and not already be preparing for a sequel? That blows my mind. She is an evil genius that likes to torture me. I couldn't imagine being in like someone like Melissa's shoes, where she read it when it was published and she had to wait for this book. I would have cried. I couldn't have done it. So I'm so glad I was able to get the sequel too, because I don't know what I would have done. I would have flipped out. I would have like been turned into like some exorcism person and climbing the walls and screaming bloody murder. Speaking of crazy, and this was a very interesting segue because I did not plan it this way, but I got Asylum by Madeline Rue. I'm so excited about this book. I can't wait to read it. This book is about a guy named Dan, and he is in a summer program for gifted students, and the dorm that he is in was once a asylum, and there's some creepy things going down, and he kind of has to figure out why and investigate, and this looks so good, and it's written like the Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children. I can't talk. There's photos in it, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't wait. Like, how creepy is that? Check that out. It is so creepy. And it's like exactly up my aisle. This is exactly the kind of stuff I love to read. And so I'm just thrilled to pieces. I can't wait. Like, are these real pictures? The next book I got, I'm actually not sure if I'm going to read it because I didn't like the first one, like, at all. But I liked it at first, and that's why I ordered this book from the library. But now that I've finished the first book, I don't think I'm going to read it just because I really didn't like it. And that is Walking Disaster by Jamie McGuire. I read Beautiful Disaster, and I will tell you my thoughts on that book in my wrap-up. But bottom line, I just didn't like it. And this book is told through Travis's eyes. Is his name Travis? I already forgot. It was that much of an impression. I think it is. His name is, yes, Travis. And so I know a lot of people liked it, but I will save my thoughts of it for my wrap-up. So if you're interested in that, check that out at the end of the month. The next book I got is called Pivot Point, and this is by Casey West. This book is about a girl named Addison, and she is what they call a searcher, which means when she is presented with a choice, she can see both outcomes of what she picks, I think like 6 weeks or something ahead of time. And so when her parents tell her that they are getting a divorce, she has to choose who to live with. And her mother wants to stay on like the paranormal compound that they live on, and her father wants to live with like the norms. And so Addison does decide to search into both options, and she realizes that she is going to live with her dad. And so because of something that happens with her mom or something. I don't know yet, obviously. But so her dad is basically living with the norms, like the normal people that have no abilities, and so she goes to a normal school where she meets a guy named Trevor, and he's sweet and artsy and sensitive and adorable and awesome, and she's kind of pursued by the most popular guy in school, and her dad one day is asked to kind of help on a murder investigation, and Addison is kind of forced to learn a little bit more about herself, and there's a little bit of drama and fear going on, and I'm doing a really terrible job of explaining this book, but it's gotten really good reviews on Goodreads, and so I wanted to check it out and try it. The last book I got is called The Rules of Survival by Nancy Werlin, and this book is about a boy named Matthew, and he basically, I think, recounts his experiences through letters. Maybe not. Recounts his plans to help his sisters and himself escape from their abusive mother. So this book sounds really good. It was recommended to me through Goodreads, and so I thought to give it a shot. I loved Impossible by Nancy Werlin, and so I thought to give it a go. This is one of her earlier books. As you can tell, it's kind of old, but this was before she wrote Impossible. But I just think that it's really interesting, and it'll be nice to have a male perspective when it comes to parental abuse and neglect and that kind of thing, because usually these kind of books are for girls, but it'll be nice to have a male perspective. Okay guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to show you what this looks like because it's really funny. Let me put them in the right order. There. Look. They're all black or like a different color. Like Smoke is kind of cool because it has the yellowy orange, but it's just all black and darkness, just like my heart. Okay guys, so that is all for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. I can't.